out of like one part of the bra, and there was like a mole on the other
sun
side.
Damage? What do you mean by sun damage?
Or like, you know, where it has like that crazy freckled wrinkle look. You know what I'm talking about? But then they showed like the after, and it was just like she had her shirt on, but her boobs were really perfect. I was like, wait a second, what about the mole? What about the sun damage? You're just tricking me.
That's got to be discouraging going in any audition where you're going in as the before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking for a before 25, 35.
Our buddy Tony does infomercials. Tony from Columbus. He does infomercials, and he let me in on how they do those fitness ones. They get in shape motherfuckers, and they pay them to get fat.
Oh, really?
I never thought about that.
That's what they do. They get these guys who are badass, in shape dudes. You know, they're shredded and ripped, and they reverse the process. And they make the guy just not work out for a while and get fat. And they stand there and look all slumpy and shit, and they get paid, and then they get back in shape again.
Yeah, I know somebody that did that one that's at CVS right now, where it's like a thing you put in your water, and it makes you lose weight. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like
stuff is so bad.
What it does is it makes you not want to eat. Like it kills your appetite.
Like a hydroxycut or something.
Yeah, exactly. But he was paid to do this commercial because the commercial is before and after. Right. He's like, I didn't take that shit once. All I did was I got the money and just worked out like a motherfucker and starved myself. And
that stuff's so bad. It's such a weakness that people prey on, and the government kind of lets them do it because it's real hard to figure out what's causing you to lose weight. Because all you have to do is say, must be, you must do it with a proper exercise and diet as well as taking this pill. And that's all you have to say, and no one's going to exercise. You know, half the people that are taking these fucking things are lazy as shit. They're not going to exercise. Right. You know, I know a woman that was barely overweight, man. I mean, she was like fucking 5 pounds overweight, maybe, like a little overweight.
She had 2 less cans of Coca-Cola a week.
I wouldn't even say 5. Okay, I mean, yeah, she was probably 10 pounds over the perfect. You know but she was good. She wasn't fat, and she got lipo. And I'm like, you lazy bitch. You're just going to go in and get that stuff sucked out of you? There's like a serious, easy solution. Yeah. Just fucking eat less, work out more. It's that simple. You know, get up an hour earlier. Yeah. You know, just fucking do some crazy DVD. You know,
walk 30% faster than you normally walk.
Even if you can't get to a gym, do you know how many fucking DVDs there are out there? All you have to do is follow the DVD. You need 2 hand weights, and you follow along with this crazy fitness freak. And the next thing you know, you're in shape. You know, it's goddamn. You know, getting a fucking hose stuffed under your skin and sucking fat out of your body. Whoa, man. That's some deep shit, man. And then you have to wear compression shorts. You have to wear these heavy shorts, because if you don't, then a lot of times it doesn't smooth out good. A lot of times what happens when you get the lipo is it leaves behind like funky, like meteor crater type shit. You know, it's not all smooth like your leg. You know, so it's a little thinner, but it's all fucking weird when you touch it. You know, you could feel scar tissue under there, man. They're chewing out your body, you lazy cunt. Get to the fucking gym. Do you not have any friends that have your back? You know, your friend should grab you and go, hey, no, don't do that. Right. You're fucking 10 pounds overweight, you crazy bitch. Don't get a hose stuffed under your ass and you can't do anything for 3 weeks. You can't even sit right because your ass has been vacuumed, you crazy hooker.
Just go to Body Rock TV and do that chick's workouts.
What is that?
Oh, man. It's literally the greatest website in the history.
Are you getting paid here? Is this a paid plug?
Swear to God. Swear to not.
Paid plug.
It's for... No.
Is it a friend of your wife's?
No, I have no idea who she is. She's this Russian chick who's a fitness chick whose husband...
going to kill you and take your liver.
Who shoots the workout videos as if they're porn, but they're actually really tough workouts.
Okay, I just said something there about the Russian chick's going to kill you and take your liver. Now, if you're a Russian woman, you'd probably say, well, that's pretty racist shit you just said. Yes, but let's be honest. There's a lot of Russian women who will kill you and take your liver. And the reason why...
true?
Totally, yeah. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because the last couple of podcasts, we've been talking about this Jeremy Clarkson situation. And at first, I was criticizing this comedian for making fun of for picking on Jeremy Clarkson, because I love that fucking show.
Are you getting paid by Top Gear?
And then, no, it's one of my favorite fucking shows, man. I love that show. It's fun. We talked about it yesterday with Adam Carolla. But, so there was a dude who messaged me yesterday, and he said that he was from Mexico, and he said that I had it wrong. His name is Aldos Zef. And, the way the message he sent me wasn't douchey in any way. He said, I got the story wrong. He said to me that I personally me. I got the story wrong. Here's the video, and saludos from Monterrey, Mexico. So he sends me this thing. He's from Mexico. So I said, all right, well, let me see, because the thing I read before was that what he had said is there's no Mexicans don't do well in the Olympics because anyone who can run, swim, or jump has already gotten across the border. You know, so I was like, that's not even that bad. Like, what's so bad about that? That's nothing. Like, if you're really shitting on this guy for making that joke, you're the asshole. It's like, come on, man. You know, there should be if you're Italian, guess what, shithead? You're gonna hear some mob jokes, all right? If you're Irish, you're gonna hear some drunk jokes. It's not bad. Come on, you can't take a joke. That's what I thought until he sent me this, and listen to this, because this is all about a Mexican sports car that they're reviewing. This is
amazing. I think that's very interesting. Anyway, we've got a bit off topic, but there you are, new Ford Focus. Ideal if you just want some car.
Chaps, listen, have you ever wanted a Mexican sports car?
Yes, I have.
Well, it's good news, because there is one, and here it is, and it's called the Tortilla.
It is not called the Tortilla. What is it called?
I can't remember. It's something a bit...
So you just made up the name?
Yes, I did. I've forgotten.
Why would you want a Mexican car? Because cars reflect national characteristics, don't they? So German cars are sort of very well built and efficient. Italian cars are a bit flamboyant and quick. Mexican cars just going to be a lazy, feckless, flatulent opener. Leaning against a fence asleep, looking at a cactus with a blanket with a hole in the middle on as a coat.
It's interesting because they can't do food, the Mexicans, can they? Because it's all like sick with cheese on it. I mean,
refried sick.
Yeah, refried sick.
How much is this Mexican sports car?
The refried Mexican sports car is £33,000.
That isn't enough. No, I know it isn't enough, because somebody's paid for that to be developed, and it's got to be shipped over. That's 800 quid to the car there.
Well, you say that though, but they do say in their blurb it's got rack and pinion steering.
Wow, it's got steering. I'm sorry, but just imagine waking up and remembering you're Mexican.
That'd be brilliant. It'd be brilliant because you could just go straight back to sleep again. Oh, I'm a Mexican.
All I'm going to do all day.
That's why we're not going to get any complaints about this, because the Mexican embassy, the ambassador's going to be sitting there with a remote control like this. They won't complain. It's fine. Oh, now, I tell you what, there's a radio station in Germany, okay, offered a 20,000 quid's worth of Mini Cooper as a prize to any listener who would do the zaniest, craziest thing, okay? And the chap who won it because he had the word Mini tattooed on his...
face.
No.
Arse.
I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's all the stuff.
Gentleman sausage.
That's all the shit they said about Mexicans. But that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's not just kind of joking, throwing out, we get it, we're this way, you know.
Yeah, this is an interesting subject now, because this is where the line is. And that, first of all, to say, imagine waking up and remembering you're Mexican. The fact that they let that clumsy, poorly written line just get in so they could have a wake-up joke and you go back to sleep, that's what they did. What that is a writer issue.
That's a hate. That was hate.
Well, yes. What they're saying was hate, but the reason why they're saying is a very poorly written line that someone wrote for them. It's very obvious. That's like a shitty comic setup, because he sets it up in this artificial way. Imagine waking up and remembering you're Mexican. Wait, why am I waking up? I was asleep remembering I'm Mexican? Like, what is this weird fake premise you're setting up? Well, it's only so that he can tell this Mexican go back to sleep joke.
Right.
So what he hasn't, he has sacrificed the feelings of an entire nation just to get to one shitty, like, wake up and go to sleep joke. That joke was terrible. And then the other one, shitting on Mexican food. Mexican food is fucking awesome. Yeah. If you go telling me that Mexican food is nothing but sick on it, they can't do food, can they? It's just sick with cheese on it. Ho, 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 ho.
And English guys are saying that? That's funny.
That's fucking rude shit, man. Yeah. That's rude shit. And it's okay if it's funny, but it's not funny. You know, it's like, come on, man, I can't go with you. Yeah, it's not enough. You know, there's not enough there to justify doing that. So what you have is two offensive jokes. One of them about food, not that big a deal. But the other one about, imagine waking up and remembering you're Mexican. Like, that's just straight Polak jokes.
Yeah.
Like, that's racist, man.
Yeah.
That's spick jokes. That's, you know.
That's anything.
Yeah. Anything you want. That's a nigger joke. I mean, it really is. I mean, they're doing that to Mexicans.
That's like Bugs Bunny humor from 1960.
That was bad. And then the other thing thing is that the taking on the characteristics of the nation.
Yeah.
Like, the whole nation, like, really? Like, first of all, you motherfuckers have never seen Mexican gardeners, okay? Because you want to talk about lazy? Mexican gardeners aren't lazy at all. They're fucking chopping down bushes and stacking them on the top of a pickup truck with giant big fucking doors on each side of the pickup truck to keep this overflow of branches, and they're pulling it and tying it down. It's a fucking hard day's work, dude. They're doing it every day, and they're there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Like, where they got this lazy reputation, and to say a whole nation, the nation, here's the problem. It's got no government, okay? The government is completely missing. It's completely, totally corrupt. The entire country is co-opted by gigantic